like his wiggle, because he doesn't have that Kenneth Walker jump cut that I saw a lot of in a lot of his big runs. But he seems like he's a smart guy. He can be patient, and when he sees an opening, he will fly.
So is Kenneth Walker this year's Jonathan Taylor? Similar kind of deal, don't you think?
It's possible. Jonathan Taylor is a talent, but the preseason will tell us a lot, of course, once you see that.
I think it's going to be those. I think if there's going to be two guys that are going to emerge very early next year as starters, I think it's Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker. Now, to be fair to Lugs, is Cook. I mean, he's Dalvin Cook's little brother, and he's probably not say he can't be a starter, but he is very Alvin Kamara like, in that he's an exceptional receiver, but you probably want to always have someone in tandem with him. But he can be a very good starter too. That's the thing. This draft class is actually really great at running back. Actually, my dark horse is actually from FSC, Pierre Strong Jr. He ran, I believe, like a high 4.3. He ran for over 1,600 yards for the Jackrabbits. He's 5'11", 205, so pretty good size too. So I think he could be a late round, like probably maybe going the late second, early third. It's probably where we get him. And again, like I said, this whole draft class, there could be like 8 to 9 guys who could start for a few years, maybe not be like a Kenneth Walker and Bryce Hall, maybe starters for 7 to 8 years, but at least for 4 to 5 years. I think there's like at least 8 to 10.
Yeah, I like Damian Pierce from Florida also. I just wanted to mention him because I've seen highlights of him. Man, he hits the hole it's a collision when a linebacker tries to pop him. So, he'll have to figure out ways not to take a full brunt lick in the pros. But I was totally impressed with his highlights.
Lugs, I was just saying this real quick. Lugs, you'll like this. One person asked him, how would you describe your running style? And he just said one word. He's violent.
and back to Pierre Strong, man. Who doesn't love Jackrabbits, and who doesn't like an FBS guy coming through for you? We live for that. That's the little guy coming up big. So let's see what happens. Anything else on the RBs?
Nah, I think we're good.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, Lugs, you got a little sports of yesteryear?
I do.
All right, stand by for the big open. Here it comes. Sports of yesteryear. Here's Lugs to talk about it, tell us about it, and I don't know, maybe tell us some important stuff. Go, baby, go.
All right, 1877. Catcher's mask is first used in a baseball game. The blowback on that was dentists who wasn't going to get as much work anymore. 1940, NFL cuts the clipping penalty from 25 yards to 15 yards. 1954, at the 8th annual NBA championship, the Minnesota Lakers, before they moved to LA, beat the Syracuse Nationals 4-3. 1960, Bill Veeck and Chicago's Comiskey Park debuts the exploding scoreboard. All right, we love that. 1987, at the 51st U.S. Masters Tournament, Larry Mize chips in from 140 feet for an improbable birdie on the second playoff hole to beat Greg Norman. It's Mize's only major title. 2004, just to show that we are international here on the Sport Weasels. 2004, West Indian cricket batsman Brian Lara smashes highest individual score in test innings with 400. And that beat Antigua. That, my friends, is sports of yesteryear.
Woohoo! Dude, do you even know what you said about cricket?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Those matches, is it a match or a game in cricket? I never do know that. But they'll go on for days on end.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What the heck is that about? All right, T-Dog, what else on the NFL? You had a couple of news and notes.
Yeah, I guess the main news and notes is that I'm kind of intrigued by is possibly the NFL is going to possibly sell elements of their subsidiary, one of them particularly being NFL Films, to possibly streaming. It sounds like the two that are kind of in the driver's seat is Apple is the primary one, and possibly Amazon.
Well, there you go again, right there.
I'll put it this way. I might actually even get Apple TV if they open up the whole library. Because I just remember they used to have half an hour NFL films where they did one on Bill Walsh, which was utterly fascinating about his life, and one on Jim Brown. And they would also have episodes where they just had each segment cover a story that they cut. And it was one of the best shows consistently. On YouTube now, the NFL Mic'd Up for the week is consistently one of the things I enjoy the most during the NFL football season. Just hearing all the players from that Sunday, it's always an exceptional quality. So I worry about them going somewhere where I'm not going to be able to see it without going through a paywall.
Got it. Remember, anytime you can hear John Facenda and talk about the frozen tundra and, victory as a Raider or some of those great lines and that music, that
autumn wind.
Oh, yeah, autumn wind. Yeah, I got that right here. Yeah, you're right. But paywall is tough. Apple TV, but at least it'd be preserved, and it would really be the old film stuff where they're tight on the ball and then they snap zoom out and you can see Biletnikoff catch it or Stabler throw it or whatever.
And I think it's one of the reasons it became so big is just it took it from just a sport to kind of like an art form, like those just kind of and also just because a lot of the players are behind helmets and you can't really see their face. Obviously, they interview them and there's tighter shots where you can see kind of the smoke if it's like a cold game, like kind of burrowing out of their nose, whatnot. Like it adds an intimacy that's usually not there with the game.
Or Lugs, your favorite shot of all time, Otis Sistrunk?
Oh, yeah, the steam coming off of the bald noggin. Oh, yeah, it's classic stuff.
And John Facenda, boys, was just an anchorman in Philadelphia, by the way, that Mr. Sable Sr., forget his first name, found him. Great voice. Let's use you. And there you go. All right, let's get going. We got a little plan here. We're going to talk about the Munch Madness, a little snack time. Get out your brackets. This is going to be in the other stuff department for sports and other stuff. We'll get it out. Do you have yours handy? Where shall we start?
Just pick them and we will go.
All right, let's go with Cheez-Its or Jack Link's beef jerky.
I'd have to go Cheez-Its on that. That jerky doesn't agree with me,
Same. Cheez-Its. Doesn't matter which flavor, if it's like hot sauce or, extra cheddar.
Wait a minute, Lugs. Why early on are we getting into your GI tract? I don't know why we might need
just in case I'm invited to somebody's place for a Super Bowl sometime. I just want to let them know.
I got tears in my eyes. I can't even read this now. Oreos or Chips Ahoy in the other bracket?
I'm an Oreo guy myself, but
I'm Chips Ahoy.
Whoa, that team. Oh. Okay, so with that bracket in mind, in the same bracket we got Sour Patch Kids versus regular M&Ms, no peanut, no color, no peanut butter.
I'm an M&M guy. Okay. M&M for me.
See, Sour Patch.
Oh, okay, so we're going to have a showdown here. This will be, okay, for Lugs, it'll be Oreo versus M&M. What do you pick there, Oreo or M&M, Lugs?
Oreo or M&M? I thought we already did Oreo.
No, we went to the next bracket. See, Oreo now faces M&M because you picked it.
See.
Yeah, come on,
I got to go M&M.
Okay.
M&M.
Lugs is going there. Okay, T-Dog, for you, it was Chips Ahoy then versus Sour Patch.
It's Chips Ahoy.
Chips Ahoy, all right. Okay, let's move down to the Southeast region. Let's talk about Doritos or Lay's, regular Lay's, not getting into Ruffles or anything, just Doritos or Lay's.
I'm a Lay's guy. I like a good plain chip. I don't like all that gunk on them.
I like the different varieties of flavors, but the different varieties of flavors with Lay's, not Doritos.
Oh, gee whiz. You guys are no fun on this. Okay, about another bracket here. Let's go with Ruffles versus Pringles. Now, that's a tough call right there. Ruffles, Pringles.
I like Pringles just because you can stack them.
I'm Team Ruffles. I'm Team Ruffles. I like Pringles, but I go Ruffles.
You can do the duck bill with the Pringles there, Tito. I mean, Lugs. Okay, yeah. All right, salty department. This is salty bracket now. Chex Mix or rolled gold pretzels? And it doesn't say what variety. I don't know if they're the little sticks. I don't know.
I got to go with Chex Mix. Pretzels, that's just sort of paste.
You know what? It's delicious paste. Rolled gold all the way.
Rolled gold all the way. Okay, in the same salty department, we'll get on to this. How about Planters peanuts or Ritz, traditional Ritz crackers?
Ooh, that's a toughie. I'm going to go with the peanuts.
Yeah, that's not even hard for me. That's peanuts.
You're not going with Andy Griffith? That's a good cracker. Remember that? That was an old advertising campaign. I'm going to go with Ritz on that myself. I could eat some Ritz, put a little something on there, a little schmatza. Okay, in the sweet department, let's go back to that. Reese's Pieces, again, doesn't specify, so I'm assuming they're chocolate, or gummy bears.
Oh, I got to go Reese's on that. I can't mess with that gummy stuff.
Reese's as well.
God, you guys are not at all creative at all. All right, different kind of M&Ms. M&M peanut, so that's the big ones, right, with the peanut, versus Skittles. This is tough.
Oh, no, I got to go with the M&Ms. Always.
M&M's peanut. Yep.
Gosh, dang it, you guys are not creative at all. Okay. This is tough. Slim Jim, now we're back in the jerky meat cheese department, okay? Slim Jim versus Totino's pizza rolls. Now think over that for a few minutes. Don't just let that one...
That's one of them. Again, I hate to go to my GI tract, but those are bowel busters right there.
And in the bowel busting department, the winner
I guess I would go with the pizza rolls.
This is the thing.
Lord.
This is the thing I'll give Slim Jim. Slim Jims are tasty, and obviously, if you want one, you just grab it. Pizza rolls, you do have to open it up and have to put it in the oven and wait.
It's a lot of work.
So that's the thing. But I'm not done, Lux. I'm not done. That being said, the wait is worth it. It's pizza rolls over Slim Jims. So
I'm with you on that. Yeah,
I tell you, it's cuisine, son. It's cuisine.
You microwave, you have to set it to 4 minutes versus 3. I think it gets trickier there. It really does. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to cheesy kind of department. This is tough. Cheetos or Goldfish?
I like Goldfish. It's my inner 3-year-old coming out, I guess.
So Cheetos or Goldfish?
Yeah.
Is this regular Goldfish?
It doesn't specify on the bracket.
You know what? Look again. Do I like the con of Cheetos with all the things on your fingers and you have to walk around and turn on a faucet,
right?
Where you don't have use of your hands? No, I don't.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about that. And also just the feel in your hand of Goldfish is better. That being said, it comes down to really taste, and Cheeto better than Goldfish.
Cheetos are better than Goldfish. All right, that's okay. That's tricky. So, Lugs, you pick Goldfish, right? So your next opponent is Cheetos Ranch, Spring Ranch, or Ranchy Dressing Cheetos.
No, I got to go with the Goldfish.
Okay, fine. And T-Dog, regular Cheetos or ranch dip, French dip. Can't read it too well. Some kind of dipped Cheeto.
Oh, no, just regular Cheeto.
Oh, God bless you. Okay. All right, one more. We got 2 more. Funyuns or Bugles? Now, that's a tough one right there. We're back in the salty, and we're back in the GI track for
I guess
Lugs.
I'm going to go with a little Funyun action if I can get some salsa.
Whoa, wait a minute. I see. I to be fair to Funyuns, for me, I don't know if I've ever had Funyuns, just because they don't seem that appealing to me. Where Bugles, not only are they tasty, but when you're a little kid, you put them on your fingers, you act like you have long fingernails. You could act like you're like a cat or a bear or something like that.
So it's a multitasking snack.
I mean, I'm saying when you're a kid,
it's a wearable snack.
Yeah. So
wait a minute. Every vending machine I've ever seen has Funyuns, dude. And when you go to a truck stop or you're at a gas station and they're out of everything else, Funyuns are always there. You've never hit number F2 and taken Funyuns?
Oh, I've seen them everywhere.
But never had them.
But it's never sounded appealing to me. Is all.
Man.
Well, plus, I will just a little disclaimer: if you're going to have Funyuns, don't do it before a date. Because, I mean, you will set their face on fire.
We're back to your GI and other problems. Okay, man, this is not going as intended. Okay, and this may be our final one for the night.